Okay, so I'm going to talk about my Sunday. Not Sunday. Today is Sunday. My Saturday. Yeah. Okay, so I went to the skating rink. I was made to get out of the house. I really rarely ever get out of the house. And that's okay with me. I had a lot of stuff I had to get done. But my family's always like, you need to get out of the house. I'm like, fine, I'll go. I went. And I'm never going again. Now, I don't know if any of you noticed this. I know a lot of you go to a skating rink. But basically, a skating rink is like an underage bar without the drinking. Just people being stupid, mostly young kids being stupid. I couldn't tell the difference between a 10-year-old and a 16-year-old. Like, it was unbelievable. I'm talking about the girls, by the way. The guys, you could kind of tell because height, usually. But it was so unbelievable, the amount of filth. Like, oh, I'm gonna bring my boyfriend or girlfriend to the skating rink to show them off, and they sat there and sucked lips the whole time. Little kids. I'm sorry, I don't care if you're 10 to, I don't think 14 years should be dating, really. I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm older that I think it's weird, or what, but I don't think that little kids should have boyfriends and girlfriends. Or if they do, they shouldn't be sucking their faces in alone at a skating rink without their parents. But that's not even the main issue with the skating rink. Everyone wanted to fight everybody. Like, I have never felt so much hate in one room. I was sweating and I only skated for a little bit. Like, it was like more of anger coming off. Okay? And you know, I went with my little brother and my little sister. My little sister is 14, my little brother's 12. Alright, so they're in the age range of everybody who's there. I'm about 2 years older than everybody there. Unless you count the parents that came with their, 5-year-old kids. Why would you bring a 5-year-old to a hootenanny for young children? I don't know. I don't remember it being like that when I was a little kid, but that's what it become. And it was just, we had to stay till 10. If you wanted to stay later, you had to pay extra. Well, we stayed till 10, and then we were like, we only had money to stay till 10, but we had a couple extra bucks, so we decided we were going to stay later, because later they have a small dance thing, and I never stayed later. So I wanted to know what that was like. Well, by the time it got to the point of staying later, I didn't want to stay later, but we ended up staying later anyway. To get more into it, alright. Sorry about my neighbors, they're assholes. They went at the skating rink, but they may as well have been. They'd fit in perfectly. Oops, sorry. They'd fit in perfectly. So I'm with my little brother. Now, my little brother's a lot shorter than me, but for whatever reason, people thought I was dating my little brother. You're standing next to a boy, people automatically think you're dating them. I think that's retarded, okay? He's my little brother. I'm not going to be dating him. Sorry. I don't believe in incest. Nor is he cute. Or anything that I would ever do. No, okay. Well, he was too lazy to get his shoes because there was an issue with his friends, okay? Another group of kids decided that they were going to try to beat up on my brother and his friends. And they were talking crap, and there was this one kid going back and forth, saying, he said, the whole he said, she said game. Except for it was both he's. But my brother was too afraid to leave his friends, so I went and got his shoes. On my way to grab his shoes, you lose your seat kind of deal. This other group of kids were there. Well, I already grabbed my shoes because I already took off my skates a long time ago because it's like, forget this. His shoes were in the middle of the aisle. They had kicked his shoes into the aisle, even though they were under the table. I looked at the group of kids and I was like, hey, did you kick these shoes out from under the table? Why? Because I didn't know what my brother's shoes looked like. But, the one kid that was sitting there, he was African American. I'm not racist at all, but he, for whatever reason, if you're a different color, you automatically think everyone around you is racist. I don't care what color you are. If you treat me negatively, I'm going to treat you the same way. Shh. My little brother apparently thinks I'm racist against him, and we're both the same color. But basically, he started, rambling on, trying to act like a little idiot. He was like 14. And he was talking about all of this. I didn't steal him. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Whatever. And then I'm like, then he went on to the whole, you don't like me because I'm black thing. What is with people in that? I'm sorry. I'm not going to like you for any reason, but it's not going to be your race, okay? If I don't like you, it's because of your attitude. Trust me, I don't care if you're polka dotted. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. And, I was just like, okay, I'll play along. Why not? I mean, and he decided to go on to that whole, he was like, will you marry me, just out of the blue. Why do I keep hitting my mic? Every time I do one of these, I hit my mic. Anyway, he went on to the, will you marry me? And I was like, I don't think that's allowed because of your age. He's like, oh yeah, how old are you? I'm like, 18, bye. And I walked away, and he was like, oh, player, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, whatever. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. Now, I was kind of dressed like the way I am now. You really can't see anything. What was with the girls with their shirts, like, down to here, and their shorts really short to the point of them being thongs, and their caked on makeup. I'm not wearing makeup. I never wear makeup. I'm sorry if that offends you. I don't believe in making I don't think I need makeup to make me look beautiful. If you think it makes you look better, that's perfectly fine for you. But when you're looking like a whore at the age of 12, you need help. But, okay, I'm going to my brother. He's in the back of the skating rink. I was in the front. And my age seemed to travel before I got back there because there was this whorish-looking 12-year-old who, there was a small dance area before, they were going to open up the skating rink. Walked in there, and I was with my little brother and stuff. She was like, how old are you? The fuck does it matter to you? I'm like, 18? She's like, how the fuck are you 18? She was like, I'm 12. I'm like, good for you. At least when I'm 20, I'll look young. When you're 20, you'll look 30. Boy, did she not like that. She didn't like that one bit. Come to find out, that was the sister of the asshole that was trying to beat up on my brother and his friends. Guess it runs in the family. Now, I basically spent the whole night trying to play the whole game of splitting up little kids, I felt like I was there to babysit. I really did. And
okay, I was going to punch him, but you were there, and Dad told me to punch him.
I
was going to, but there was a gang of people that wanted to beat me up.
Yeah.
If I would have punched him, I would have got beat up by a bunch of people.
I get this.
So that's why I punched the wall to take out some of my anger.
So you hurt yourself to take out anger. Alright, well anyway.
I still should have punched him.
Alright, I'm going to make a part 2 because it only allows me to upload 10 minutes. So this is 8 minutes now. So I'm going to make a part 2 and I'll see you there. The link will be in the description. Sorry about my brother's inconvenience. He was the main target of the hassle. So yeah, part 2 coming up.